Welcome back to Fact Bloom Insights today. We're diving into a silent hero of public safety, the smoke detector. From a rudimentary idea in the 1890s to the smart AI-powered detectors of 2025, this device has saved millions of lives, yet most people don't even notice it's there. So how do we go from manual alarms to interconnected fire-sensing networks? And what does the future hold for this life-saving invention? Let's take a detailed journey through the history of smoke detectors. From 1890 to 2025, Part 1. Early beginnings 1890193. The earliest concepts of smoke detection go back to the 1890s. In 1890, Francis Robbins Upton, former assistant to Thomas Edison, patented the first automatic fire alarm. It was primitive and unreliable, but it planted the seed. Then came George Andrew Darby, an engineer from Birmingham, England, who is credited with inventing the first electrical heat and smoke detector in 1902. These early devices were not mass-produced and were mostly used in factories and mines where fire risks were high. By 1930, fire alarms were present in less than 2% of residential buildings in the U.S. OPART2. The rise of ionization 1930196 during the mid-20th century, breakthroughs in nuclear physics led to the development of ionization smoke detectors. In 1941, Swiss physicist Walter Jaeger was attempting to build a device to detect poison gas. It failed for gas, but it reacted to smoke particles. This accidental discovery became the basis for ionization sensors. The ionization chamber detector uses a small amount of radioactive material, usually americium-241, to detect smoke by disrupting electric currents. By the early 1960s, these devices were still too expensive, costing over $1,200 per unit in today's money, and were used only in commercial applications. ART3. Going residential. 1965-1980. A major shift occurred in 1965, when Dwayne D. Pearsall, often called the father of the home smoke detector, created the first affordable battery-powered unit for residential use. In 1972, U.S. National Fire Protection Association, NFPA, began promoting residential smoke alarms. And by 1976, several U.S. cities passed mandatory laws requiring them in new homes. By 1980, about 50% of U.S. homes had at least one smoke detector installed. The death rate in residential fires dropped by 30% between 1975 and 1980. Part 4. Technological improvements 1980 to 2000. The 1980s and 90s saw an explosion in photoelectric smoke detectors, which use light sensors instead of radiation. These detectors are especially effective for smoldering fires, the kind that often happen while people are asleep. Manufacturers started combining photoelectric and ionization systems into one unit for better safety. According to the NFPA, by 1999, homes with functioning smoke detectors had a 50% lower fatality rate in residential fires compared to homes without them. Part Wu. The Smart Era. Arling Lin Lin. Dao Arling Ar Wu. Enter the 21st century where smoke detectors became smart. Starting around 2010, devices like Nest Protect brought Wi-Fi connectivity, self-testing capabilities, and smartphone alerts. By 2020, integration with smart home ecosystems like Alexa, Google Home, and Apple HomeKit became standard. And in 2025, cutting-edge smoke detectors now feature AI-based smoke pattern recognition (CO) and VOC sensors, automatic fire suppression triggers, cloud-based alert systems shared with emergency services. The global smoke detector market is expected to reach $5.2 billion dollars by the end of 2025, growing at a CAGR of 8.5%. Part 6. What's next? Future innovations in smoke detection are focusing on predictive fire analytics, machine learning algorithms, and early warning environmental sensors. Researchers are even exploring wearable fire detectors and drone-integrated detection systems for disaster zones. The goal is not just to detect smoke, but to predict fires before they start. From a clunky prototype in the 1890s to an intelligent fire-detecting ecosystem in 2025, smoke detectors have evolved into one of the most critical safety technologies of our time. They've reduced fire-related deaths by over 50% in the developed world and continue to protect millions of lives each day. So next time you hear that chirping sound from your ceiling, be grateful. That little device is part of 130 years of innovation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fact Bloom Insights for more fascinating deep dives into the inventions that shape our world.